Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so I think the audio is working fine. So I will be solving it live. The Codechef Starters 124, Day 2. So you will be able to hear my thoughts, what I am thinking while solving the problems. And just let me do my setup first. So I will be using the Sublime Text for coding, and I will code in either C++ or Python, whatever I prefer at that point of time. And for writing purpose, I will use the open board. I think I will just change the Wi-Fi. Is the stream working now? Wi-Fi, is the stream working now? Yeah, I think it is working. Okay, so 8 seconds. Is the stream working now? Yeah, I think it is working. Okay. Okay, so first of all, we have binary parity. The parity of an integer n is defined as we write n in binary, for example 13, and then n equals to 5 is written, for example, okay, and the compute Sn, the sum of the binary digits, for example this and this. The binary parity n is the parity of Sn. So is odd, then 13 is said to have odd parity. Okay. Okay, so basically it is telling us to find out what is the parity of numbers. Okay, so let's take the input. Let me, so we have this input, and basically I think I will do this in Python because it is much easier. Okay, so n is equals to int input, and then the binary will be equals to binary of n from 2. Okay, and c is equals to b dot count, count, count of this 1. Okay, if c and 1, I will print odd, else I will print even. So I think this is the code. We have even odd, which is correct. Let's submit it in Python 3. Yeah. So first problem is, okay, I will have to wait for a bit. Yeah, we got a correct answer. Let's move on to the next problem. That is table strength. You have n table legs of different strengths. Is the stream working? Let me just check. Yeah, I think it is working. Okay, so you have n table legs of different strengths. The pillar I can bear a weight of Wi, and we can break. Okay, pillar I can bear weight Wi and will break if it has to bear larger weight. Okay, using non-empty subset of these table legs. Okay, and when you place a weight on the table, the load is equally distributed to each of its legs. For example, if you build a table with 4 legs, you and place a weight of 18 centimeter 18 on it, the legs will bear 4.5 each. So for instance, the table loses the legs, table legs have strength this, then they will not be able to bear as two of its legs will break. But this will find the maximum possible weight that the weight that table built on some of these n legs can bear without taking any. So I think just take the minimum and then multiply it by. So I think like that. So 1 into 3. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 thing like that. Uh, there are 7 non-empty subsets of pillar. Let's look at the. Okay, so 1 will be able to bear maximum of weight of 1. What are the constraints? We have to find this in n log n time. Okay, so it is so for 1 it will be able to bear a weight of 1, 2. So I will be able to bear at least the maximum of it like that. But 1 and 2, like if I place 1 times this. Okay, I think first we should sort this whole array, obviously. Then I think I can solve it in n log n time using some greedy strategy. So let's say we have this, and should I do this in Python or C++? Let's say I think I will do it in Python again. So int input is equals to list map int input dot split. Okay, then I will say a dot sort. Now, obviously, my current answer is a of -1 because I will be able to say like the table has one leg and it is able to handle the maximum weight. Okay. Now for I in range n, I will say like if I am taking only the like I should say answer is equals to max answer comma like okay, how much weight will it be able to take, like if I'm taking only these two, because it is never optimal to take 1 and 2, right? When I can take 2 and 3, so it is equals to 2 times the length of this array. So I can take answer is equals to max answer comma a of I times the length of the array that is remaining n minus 1 minus I plus 1, so which is equals to n minus I think n minus I minus 1, and then if I print my answer, so it is 3 comma 10, which is not correct. Okay, I think this should not be there, so we get a 4 comma like that, and this is the answer. Okay, let's wait for some time till it is judged. Submission is queued. If you can hear the sorry for the noise, if you can hear it. I don't know why it is taking so much time to judge the solution. I think there are too many people right now giving the contest. Come on. Okay, it was solved. Let's move on to the next problem. It is swap and unite. So you have a string S consisting of lowercase letters. You can perform the following operations as choose two indices I and J and swap Si and Sj. For example, S is equal to Codechef, then we can make the string like that. You always like unity. So find the minimum number of operations required so that at least one character that appear in S, all its occurrences from a contiguous segment. In short, they are unite like BAAB, then swapping. So I think this is also easy, like we can keep swapping them till everything forms a contiguous subsegment. Yeah, but I have to solve it in big of n or n log n time. That is the hard part. Okay, uh, and we have to solve it in minimum number of moves. I think the minimum number of moves, like for ABA, I can simply do this in one move. Why do we have a zero? Why do we have a zero? All the occurrences of B already form a contiguous. So no. Wait. Did I read the problem wrong? Okay, you have always like unity. To this end, find the minimum number of operations required so that at least one character that appears in S All its occurrences form a contiguous segment. NS, in short, they are all united. Okay. So obviously, what I should do, I think this is also greedy problem. Like all the occurrences of B are together, but now all the occurrences of A and B are not together. So that is that. I think first of all, I need to find out the number of A's that are not together. Like first of all, I should find out the number of different characters that are present in this. So what I can do is, okay, this is the input. I think I will do this in Python again. So first we have an, okay, I think we directly have a string. So s is equals to input dot strip. Okay. Now, so we have this input. Now what I can do is first I want to get the characters. So what I can do is I can first convert this into a list. So this is in the form of an array, like array of characters, something like that. Now I can get the set of chars. So chrs is equals to set s. So now I got the set of characters that are present in this. Uh, I mean, what can I do? Let's say let's make a map. Now for I in S, if I not in D, d of I equals to 0, else d of I, no, I want to skip the continuous subsegments like that. So what can I do? For every index, I want to find the next index that is different, first of all. Like, okay, let's say n is equals to ln s. Wait a second, let's print s. What am I getting? So I'm getting something like this. Okay, so I want to find the next index that I need to get a different. Uh, I want to find the next index that I should go to get a different character. So what I can do is, let's say, first make an array of n for I in range n. Okay, then reverse for I don't have that, for I in reversed range n. Okay, so I'm starting from n minus 1. If s of I equals to s of I plus 1, so if they are equal, I will say L of I equals to L of I plus 1, else L of I equals to I plus 1. So like that I can do it. I think this will work. Let's print L. What am I getting? So my L looks uh, wait a second, let's print S again. What does it look like? So my L looks like, okay, let's start from 1. Okay, from 0 I can go to 1, from 2 I can go to 3, but from 3 I can go to anywhere. 0, 1, and in this case from B1 I have to go to, no, I don't think this works. Okay, so for 0, if s of 0 equals s of, no, for 0 I should go to 1, from 1 I have to go to 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So this is correct. Okay, now what I can do is I have this array. Okay, now for every character, like, okay, for I in range n, okay, let's say let's go do this using a while loop. Okay, while I less than n. Okay, now if a of I not in D, let's say d of I equals to 0 and I equals to L of I. Okay, else d of I plus equals 1 and I equals to L of I. Print D. Let's just print D. What am I getting? What is A of I? I think it should be S of I, not A of I, or I can simply rename it. Now we are getting some different errors. A- D is not defined. Uh, let's make a dictionary here, the map. Yeah. Now we are getting something completely different. 0, 0. Where are we getting this? Wait a second. Let's print A. So we have this ABA, and let's also print the L, which is also correct. And now let's print the D value. Okay, so initially the dictionary is empty. Okay, that is correct. Now I is 0 while I is less than n. If A of I, so this is the A array, is not in D. This should be D of A of I and not like that. And this also should be D of A of I. Okay, so my dictionary, let me just comment this. So my dictionary looks like, okay, A is 1. So I should traverse in the dictionary and say like, okay, print minimum of D dot values. So I'm getting 0, 1, 1, and I should get 2 for this test case. So let's just move it up and make it 1, where we're getting different answer. Okay. Okay, so we have PP, PPSS, PPSS. So we have PPSS, PPSS. Okay. So this is 1, 1, 1. I mean, to make all the P's, so what? So I should get 2, 2. Wait a second. Yeah, I think now it is working. So that is the solution to this problem. Let's make it 4 again. Yeah, so we are getting 0, 1, 1, and 2. And let's try to submit this. Okay, we got a wrong answer. Now, in which case will we get a wrong answer? Hmm. Okay, let's read it again. For every character, I mean, instead of doing this, what I should do is I should get the uh, like I need to skip the largest segment. Like, okay, I have to skip the largest segment, and then yeah, I think I get it now. What I was doing wrong. So for every index, I have to find out the length of the segment till I can. Yeah, I think I what I will do is, okay. Let's say D of A of I is equals to this. If A of I not in D, otherwise I have to add a. Or maybe what I can do is I can import from collections. Let's say from collections import default dict. Okay, and let's make a default dict of list. So I will make a dictionary of list. And now for every index, I mean I want to find out the segments. So if it is not, so I have to, I can skip this step. Okay. Now since I can go to the next position till I find it. So basically if I'm at I, then I can say the length, like d of a of I dot append what? I have to append the length of the segment. So I can say len seg is equals to L of I minus I. Should I do plus 1? Because I don't want to include the thing at this. So it is, I can say len seg. Okay. If I print D, what am I getting? Why is this giving me errors? I is equals to L of I. Okay. So we have this. So 2, 2 and 2, 2. The first thing I can do is I can sort everything, like for I in D. Min is equals to, let's say, float infinity. So initially a very large number, or I can say infinite. Now for I in D, let's say D of I dot sort. So I'm sorting all the values. And now I want to find the sum. X is equals to sum D of I from the first index, and Mn is equals to min Mn comma X. Let's print Mn, and I think this is the answer. So we have 2 0. No, this is not the answer. For which test case is it giving me wrong? The last third test case, that is B. So I can skip 2 and swap 1, or yeah, the answer should be 1. Why are we getting a wrong answer? Let's push this up and check it. So we are getting 2. Let's say D is equals to dictionary of D, and now let's print D. Yeah, so we have 1 2. Oh, I by mistakenly I had to sort in reverse order, instead of not sorted in the correct order, right? So let's say reverse equals to true. Now it is correct. Yeah, let's make it 4 again. So now we're getting the correct output. Let's try to submit this and see if it works. Okay, we got a wrong answer again. Now where could I be going wrong? Okay, let's read the problem statement again. I have to choose. I mean, how many people have actually solved this problem? Let's check. 116. Okay, I can select two indices I and J. Is the stream still working? Yeah, it is. Um, I can choose two indices I and J and swap SI and SJ. That is correct. And you have always liked to unite, and to this end, find the minimum number of operations required so that at least one of the characters that appears in S, all the occurrences form a contiguous, at least one of the character that appear in S. We want to form a contiguous sum. In short, they all are united. Okay. Oh, I think no, because for one it is giving correct answer. So that is, I think what I can do is let's form some random test cases, and then maybe I will find something. Okay. So let's say import a random. Okay. Now S is equals to this, and alpha is equals to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Okay, let's say A and B, C, D, E. And the length of the character is, let's say, 10 for I in range N. S plus equals to random dot choice alpha and print S. Okay, so let's say we have something like this. And what is the answer that is calculated by the code? It is 0. Like, okay, I mean, we have DCAA. So since D is occurring only once, then like that, so it is good. Let's only consider A and B. I think that will, yeah. So we have BB, BB, and B. So what I can do is I can shift two B's. The answer can be 3. I think the answer for this one is 3. Let's see. So the answer for this one is 2 according to this. So I can shift 1 here and then I can swap these two. What is the cost of swapping? You can perform the following operation also. You need to find the minimum number of operations required so far, so that at least one. Yeah, I think the 2 is correct for this one. Let's actually take 3 instead. So we have this string, and if I run this, I'm getting a 1. Why? Because I have A and I can swap it like this to make the answer 1. So 1 is correct. Hmm. To find the minimum number of operations required, wait a second, what is my rank? So my rank is still 130. I think it will be, yeah, it is still 132. It will go up soon if I don't solve this problem. Okay. Um, you have always liked Unity. To this end, find the minimum number of operations required so that at least one character that appears in S, all its occurrences form a contiguous segment in S. In short, it is united. What if we have, okay, let's try some random test case. Let's say A, B, 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 B. Is the answer 0 for this? Yeah. Let's say something like this. Is it still 1? Yeah. Let's say B, B. Okay, still 1. Then let's say C. 0 again. So in which test case will this give me a wrong answer? Hmm. Uh, is it something that I'm not printing? SI is a lowercase letter between A and Z. It is guaranteed that the sum of S over all test cases won't exceed 2 into 10 to the power 5. Yeah, that is correct. I think like okay, let's say C comes here. Then can I print my D? Like, let's see what my D looks like. Okay, so we have A has a segment of 3, 1, C has a segment of 1, like that. Okay. So from n minus L of I minus I, that is good. Now, what I want to do is I want to leave the largest segment so I can reverse sort it and then find the sum like that. And C is equals to 1. This is also correct. So why am I getting a wrong answer? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, let's say we have A. Then I'm still getting a 0 because we have this. Now I'm getting a 2. Why? I can simply swap these Wait a second. I can simply swap this with this and make the answer as 1. So this is actually incorrect. Yeah. Oh, I get it now. I get it now. Like if the segment has, like, this is the length, and if the spacing between these segments, so if the spacing between these segments is less than the length of the segment, then I can simply swap the number of elements in the spacing. So I can either, like, let's first find out the, yeah, I think I get it now. So if we have only 26 possibilities, I can do this in big O of 26n. I think my algorithm was wrong. So what I can do is I can do it for every character and find the minimum. Yeah. Uh, I, I wasted so much of time in this, but now I think I will be able to do it. Okay. So let's say we have this. Now, initially my minimum, the answer is infinity, obviously. Now I want to traverse in this list. I don't even need to make it a list, I think. Yeah. So what I can do is first as I traverse, let's say alpha is equals to A, B, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Okay. So this might not be very optimal. Let me just print the length of alpha just so I have not missed any characters. So it is 26. Good. Now for uh, let's say C in alpha. Now what I want to do is I want to find the largest segment in this array. Like, okay, where all can I find it? Let's say L is equals to this for I in range n. Okay, if L of I, sorry, A of I equals C, L dot append I, and let's break it. For now, my alpha equals B, so I only want to solve it for B. Let's print my L, what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm getting, like, we have 3. Now 3 to 4 are consecutive, so I don't even need to, like, the length is 1, length is 1. Now, okay, yeah, so I think I will need this that L value, those L values. So let's keep this from here. The I can call this the NXT values. So this is the next value that I have to go to find a different character. Okay. So I still need this NXT value. Now, uh, like, okay, if A of I equals C, L dot append, what is the length of this segment? So I can say length segment is equals to L of I minus I and len seg. Okay. So these are the length of what? Uh, what? Length seg is equals to L of I. Oh, I said L of I. It should be nxt of I. Yeah. So first we have a length of 2, then we have a length of 1. No. Okay. Okay, so first we got to 0, 1, 2, 3. Then we went to, okay, so I need to skip to find out a value of like that. So instead I should use a while loop. So let's say 0 while I less than n, and I is equals to L of I, else I plus equals 1. Let's run this again, and now I'm getting it should be nxt of I. Okay, and L dot append len seg. Yeah, so we have two segments, this and this, and actually I need to find out I also need, I need two things, like the length of it and the start index. So I will have to store two things, this and this. Yeah, now this length of 2 is like this. So what I can do is first I have to reverse sort it. So L dot sort reverse equals to true. So I sorted it in reverse order. Now to merge this value to this, like I have to okay, I will have to pick this call. So sorry about that. Okay, so there was some work with the college, and now okay, so how can we solve this now? Where was I? So we have these values, and now I want to merge all of these into this. So what I can do is either I can swap all the values in between, like what happens when I swap, and when I swap these two when I merge these two. So I mean, this is not easy. Like how many submissions are still there? 400 submissions. This seems like an easy problem now. Hmm. So you have two indices, um, I and J, and you want to swap SI and SJ. What am I missing? I think I'm not thinking it in the right direction right now. So let's say we have some characters. We have a stream of characters C1 of type C1 here. Then we have of type C2. Then we also have then we again have type C1. Then we again have type C2. So what is the minimum cost that it will take? Let's say we also have type C3. Then we again have type C1. And then we again have type C2. Okay. So we want to merge all of these. Now clearly the answer is 0 because we do have something like this, but I want to calculate the cost of merging all the C1 type characters. So I have two choices. Uh, either I can oh, I think I get it. So I have two choices. Either I can merge all these characters. So whenever I find something like I found this. So let's say I will maintain two things like okay. Uh, let's say LST equals to 0, or I should say -1. Okay, so this is the segment of this, like okay, so this is the segment, and now yeah, I think I will just add this, and let's say int operations is equals to initially 0, obviously. Now I can traverse like in this with I don't need to sort this now. Let's just print L. What am I getting? So my L looks something like this. Now I can actually sort this. So either when I want to merge these, either it will take me minimum of I think I should say like start and the end. Instead of saying it like this, I should say the start and end. So L of I -1. So I will append it something like this. So it should be nxt of I -1. Yeah. So either it will take me so either it will take me to swap the whole length. So OP, like let's say for I in L, OP plus equals to minimum of what? Either I can swap the whole length. So you have three things. Either I can swap this whole length or this whole length, or I can swap the elements in between these. So I have to consider three things. That is either I can swap this whole length. So we have um, let's say for I in range length of L, okay, and -1 because I don't want to consider the last one. So either I can swap this whole length. So we have L of I minus L of I is 0, L of I 1. So whatever is the length of the segment minus L of I 0. So that is the length of the segment. So 4 minus 1 and 4 minus 3 plus 1. 1 value is this, or I can either swap this value. So we have L, the same thing but with L of I plus 1. Yeah. So let's say x is equals to this, or what I can do is um, I can mix these, like let's say we have 0 1 2 3, then I only have one character, so this becomes L of I plus 1. So this should become plus 1 and plus 1. So either I have I plus 1 0, so 6 minus uh, L of I of 1 minus 1. So we have this 6 minus 4 is 2, minus 1 is 1. Whatever is the case, what will happen when I do this? Maybe what I should do is I should also store the length of the segment. So I will say len seg, right? And let's make this a list. so the updates are possible. So first thing I can do is L of I of 0, or L of I plus 1 of 0, or what I can do is L of I plus 1 of 1 minus L of I plus 1, so like that. Okay, so once I merge this, whatever I am left with, let's actually print this whole thing again. So what am I left with once I do this? So in the end, this length will increase by something, right? So I will have like, okay, so this length will increase by 2. So now I can say like OP plus equals to x, obviously since my x is increasing, then L of I plus 1 of 0 plus equals to the length of this segment, that was equals to L of I of 0, so that the length increased. But if the length increased, then I have to calibrate this value also. So the value of L of I plus 1 of 0 of 1 should be equal, like this length should be equal to L of I plus 1 of 2 minus L of I plus 1 of 1 plus 1 should be equals to, like, we have 10 minus, so this is 4 plus 1, right? Plus 1 should be equals to L of I plus 1 of 0. So since I want to set this value, what I can do is I can remove this from, make this 0 and make this 1, and actually this should be on the other side then, because I'm assigning it like that. Yeah, and now if I print my x, it is 1. Yeah, so in the end I have to take the minimum. So mn, or answer, is equals to min answer comma x, or the OP value. Yeah, now my alpha is this, and in the end I have to print my answer. We are getting a 0. Obviously if okay, so alpha is equals to the set of set of alphabets in A, like that. So now we are getting a 1. Let's try for all the other test cases also. So we're getting a 0, 0. Now this is correct. Let's try to submit this and see if it gives us a correct answer. Okay, we are getting a wrong answer again. Okay, where could I be going wrong? Okay, let's say we have something like A, then B, 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 A, B, 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 B. So the answer is still 2, but let's say A, B, 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 B. Then it is saying that the answer is 4. So for to make this equals, and then we have answer of 2. Then to make all of these equal, I can simply shift it backwards. Yeah, what happens when I shift it backwards? Then everything changes, right? So if my L of I is 0, uh, like what happens when I'm shifting it whole to the front? So if it is equals to this, then basically I'm shifting the whole length. Then things are different. So if this is these two are the cases, then it is good. So if x equals L of, if x equals this case, or x equals this case, then it is good. Like, okay, so we are good. Now you can continue. Otherwise, now I'm shifting it backwards. Like, um, how should I say this? Now, when this is going back, then I have to calibrate the values. Like, obviously, this is increasing, but now my L of O. So we have some things are changing. Let's say L of I plus 1 of 1. The starting index will be equals to L of I of 1, and L of I plus 1 of 2 will change. So we have L of I plus 1 of 2 and minus L of I plus 1 of 1 plus 1 should be equals to L of I plus 1 of 0, the length, right? And now I want to set this value. So this will go on this side and become a plus, and this will go on that side and become a minus 1. Yeah. Let's try this. Yeah, now I think this is more correct. Okay, still we are getting some wrong answers. Why? I think this is something very simple, but I can't pinpoint it. Let's move on to the next problem till now. I can't think about this for now. Make it 1. Okay, you are given two positive integers L and R. N is equals to R minus L plus 1. Let N equals to R minus L, the number of, so consider the array for of length N contains every integer from L to R exactly once in the order. Okay, in order. Okay, find any array B of length N such that every integer from appears exactly once in B. And GCD of, and for each I to N, GCD of AI comma BI is equals to 1. Okay, so this is tough. Do we have to print minus 1? Yeah, we have to print minus 1 if it does not exist. So if we have 3 to 7, let's consider something like 3 to 7. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we have to print something like this. Okay. So if GCD of AI comma BI equals 1, what does this mean? It means that these two are not divisible. That means AI mod BI is not equals to 0. Is not equals to 0, right? No, it is equals to 0. What am I saying? So if AI should not be divisible by BI, so that means they are co-prime, right? So if these two are co-prime, then basically it means that AI is greater than BI, right? But since this array is increasing for every time, what I can do is I can place uh, I can place like 4, 5, 6, 7, and 3 here, like that. But now, so I have a case like L, if my R mod L not equals to 0, then I can simply print this, right? But what if it is equals to 0? So if we have something like till 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, then I can't print 4, 5, 6, and 3, right? Because this is divisible. I know n and n plus 1 will never be divisible, but this might be divisible. So how can I evade this? To evade this, okay, so to evade this, what I can do is I can shift it by the right. So it will become like 3, 4, 5, and 6. No, that doesn't work. What if I shift it by 2? Does it work? No. I can shift it by 1, or I can shift it by 3. If I shift it by 3, then uh, we will have 1, 2, 3. So let's say 5, 6, 5, 6, 3, and 4. So yeah, kind of, but I can't say for sure. Let's say L plus 1, L plus 2, L plus some n minus 1. Okay, so we have this. And if I shift it by some, shift this cyclically, like I need to find out the, first I should find out the GCD of these two numbers. If the GCD is 1, then I can shift it by 1. Yeah. If the GCD is 3, wait a second, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Like, let's say we have this. So if I shift it by the GCD, which is 3, if I shifted by L minus 1, let's say I shifted by L minus 1. So if I shifted by 2, then I have 1, 2. So 4, 5, wait, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is causing problems. So what I can do is I can shift it by 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, not 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Like that. So now these two are never divisible. Yeah. So I think I get it now. What I can do is I can first find out the GCD of R and L. Uh, so let's say CP template. We have this input. N is equals to int input. L comma R is equals not okay. So we have L and R values only. Map int input dot split. Now I need to find the GCD. So let's say GCD. Let's say def GCD a comma b. If b equals 0, I will simply return a. Else return GCD of b comma a mod b. Right. So the GCD function. So let's say, first of all, if r mod L not equals to 0, then I will simply print for I in range L to R, print. Okay, let's first print R with an end equals to space, and then for I in range L to R, I can print I with an end equals to this. Okay. Else case, let's say G is equals to GCD of L comma R. Okay. And now I want to shift this cyclically by G minus 1. So let's say for I in range G. So for I in range G, I want to print R minus G with an end equals to space. So first we have, like, okay, first we have, yeah, I think I am not getting it right. So what I should do, reversed range R minus G. Let's say we have something like one test case with 3 and 9. So we have 666, which is incorrect. Um, R minus I, this should be R minus I, sorry. So you have 7, 8, 9, and after this I want to say for I in range from L to R minus G, print I with an end equals to space. So you have 3, 4, 5. I started with plus 1. So we have 7, 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is not correct. Let's say G minus 1 and let's go till G plus 2. So we have 8, 9, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Let's say print, and here also let's say print. Yep. Okay, let's try this test case also. We are printing 7 3 4 5 6, 7 3 4 5 6, then we have 3 1 2. If we have 1 2 3, let's say we have 1 2 3, then if I say 3 1 2, 3 1 and 2, this is also one of the possible answers. Let's try to submit this and see if it works. Yeah. Okay, we are getting wrong answers in the first test case itself. Why? The GCD, I mean, this is the first test case, right? I think I can simply say like just rotate the cycle by L minus 1 actually. Instead of taking the GCD, I can say like just rotate the cycle by L minus 1 and then it should work. Let's say 1 2 3 4. Why are we getting a 1 2 3 4? Because we have let's say 3, so 7 3 4, then for 1 2 3, I'm going to, okay, we have 6 7, then we have for 1 2 3, I can't get 1 2 3, this is incorrect, completely incorrect. Okay, so we have 3 4 5 6 7, and then we have 3 1 2. Maybe this is correct. Let's try to submit this and check. Okay, we're getting a wrong answer again. Okay, the contest is not going well today, obviously. Okay, when will this fail? If I rotate everything by L minus 1, if I rotate everything by L, then I will probably find a multiple of L, which I don't want, right? And if I rotate by L plus 1, then this might find a multiple of, like if I say 1, like I rotated by L, I should rotate it by L minus 2, not, uh, let's say L minus 2. So we have 3, 4, 5, but this again becomes 1, 2, 3, which is not correct. Because this, if the starting index is 1, then we have a difficulty. It is always divisible. Like even if the starting index is 1, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, then I can simply shift it by 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, and then 4 here. This should work. Like why not? So first I need to print, like, okay, but what if the starting index is 2? Let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I have to shift it by 1 more. So we have 2. But if I shift it by 1 more, then this will become divisible. So if I shift it by 1, then this works. Yeah, I think this still works, like if the L mod is not equals, but it might happen like, yeah, I think the previous code was actually correct, at least more correct than this one. And return. Okay, so this much is actually correct, but what happens when these are the mod is equal? So if we have L, R mod L equals 0, so if we have R mod L equals 0, then we have problems. We have L plus 1, L plus 2 till 2L, then we have till 3L, and then we go till some N, R, right? And now if I place L plus 1 here, and sorry, L here, L is not never divisible by L plus 1. And if I have L plus 2, sorry, if I have L plus 1 and L plus 2 and like that, but R comes here, then I only have problems with this pair. So what I can do is I can find a pair such that these two are also coprime, such that all four numbers are coprime to each other. So clearly the GCD of this will be L, like obviously. Then we have L, R, L minus 1, we have R minus 1, and we have we have L, we have R minus 1 here, right? And in here we will have R, so R minus 1, and R and L. So I can't disturb this, right? But what I can disturb is we have R minus 1 and R minus 2 here. So probably R minus 2 is not divisible by R for a large number, right? So what I can do is I can probably shift R minus L plus 1 number, whichever it is, with this number. Yeah. So first of all, I have L plus 1 till like it goes to R minus L plus 1 till R minus L plus 2 till R, something like this. Then what I can do is let's take place L here and we get an R. Then we will get something like R minus L, R minus L plus 1, and then we have R minus 1 here. Okay. So clearly these numbers will always not be divisible. So I can swap one of these values. So if I swap this number with this number, then I'm set. Like I can then I'm good to go. So what I can do is I can print till this point. The first number that I will print is this number, R minus L plus 1. Let's say okay, then I will do the same thing, like why not? Else I will print R there. So we have 7 3, then we have 3 1 2. I think this is the correct answer now. So let's try make a submission and see if it works. Okay, yeah, we got at least we got a correct answer one of the test cases. Now this is still wrong. Why? Like, I know these are there is no problem with this one, but if R mod R minus L plus 2, since I'm swapping it with this, oh, I forgot to write this, so that because of that I might be getting wrong answers. Uh, but generally it ignores the white space, so yeah. Okay, now what can we do? Like we have this now. Was it R minus L plus 1? So first I printed R minus L plus 1 because R minus L plus 1 will obviously not be divisible by L, but it can happen that R minus L plus 2 might be divisible by this. So wait a second. Let's say we have for n equals to 1, the answer is 1 simply. For n equals to 2, like if the start index is 1, then it is clear that I have to swap it like this. But what if we have 2? 3, 4, 5, 6. So it was divisible. Then we have 3, 4, no, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now I'm saying like, okay, let's swap this and this. But even if I swap it, these two might be like r minus 2 plus 1. So 6 minus 2 plus 1. So I'm swapping this with this. So it will obviously give me a wrong answer. Why? Because I should swap this with this and not this. So 3 is equals to 6 minus 2 minus 1 and not plus 1. So r minus l minus 1, r minus l minus 1. Yeah, I think now it is better. Okay, still a wrong answer. Okay, let's see, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I want to swap 6 with, either I can swap it with 3 because 4 and 6 are not divisible, but I can't swap it with 5. Yeah. Let's add in some more numbers. Let's say we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now what can I swap 8 with? I can swap it with either 3 or 5, but not 7 because that is the last number. But clearly 8 is divisible by 4. So what is r minus l minus 1? This is equals to 5. So let's swap. I'm saying, okay, let's swap it with 5. So this should work. Yeah. So if I swap 8 and 5, this should work. Okay. Let's have some more numbers. Let's say we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 12. So I want to swap 12. Which number should I take? I can't take 11. Like, which numbers are not divisible? So we have 4, 5, 6. I can't take 6, 7, 8. But I can't take 9. Then I can take 11. Okay. So clearly, I can take, yeah, if L is not equals to 2, then I can easily take this number and make it like, okay. Oh, so I think for 2 we have a special case. Otherwise, for I think 4 also it will work. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, then I can simply swap this and this, and this should work. Yeah. So we have special cases like if my L is 2, if L equals to 2, then I have to do something special. Otherwise, what I can do is I can simply print this whole thing 9, and here 12 will come, and I will start with 10. So I can simply start with r minus 3, print, let's say print r minus 3, like, okay. No, no, for L equals to 1, let's say for if L equals 1, then then also we have a special case like let's start from let's print r first with an end equals to this, and for I in range from L to r, print I with an end equals to space, and then print this and return. Okay, if L equals to 2, then we also have a special case, this one. This case is special for n equals to 2 and return. Otherwise, what I can do is, okay, let's say for 2, we have only one test case, 2 comma 10. Is it printing correctly? If L equals 1, then so we have 7. Okay, so these two are not divisible. This is also not divisible. Yeah, I think this is correct. In any other case, like if we have any other case than this, then what I can do is I can simply print the values till r minus 3. So r minus 3, print r minus 3, and for I in range from L to r minus 3, I will print them. So we have L to r minus 2, print I comma and equals to space. And after this, once I'm done, then I will print these two values. So I will say print n r minus 2 comma r, sorry, r comma r minus 1. Yeah, so let's say we have something like 3 to 7. If I have that, uh, why is nothing happening? Okay, so let's say we have 3 to 12, then because I was not checking the output, I think. Yeah, okay, so we have 9 first. Why are we printing a 9? It should be comma and equals to a space. Yeah, so we have 9. Let's also print the numbers from for I in range L to R. Okay, we are not printing all of the numbers. Why is that? Let's go from R minus 3. So I first printed I forgot to print this. Yeah, so first I printed, wait a second, why? I think for 3 also we have a special case. If L equals 3, otherwise it will work. Let's say for 4 comma 12. Okay, so for 4 we selected 9, then we have 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. This works, and then we just swap it. So yeah, this works. But what do we do for L equals to 3? So for 3, what we can do is I think for 3 this works. Like we have 3 4 5 6, then I can simply say 3 4 5. No, it doesn't actually, it doesn't always work, but I think we can do the same thing like for L equals to this one, but uh, we can do this same thing, but I will just do a plus 1 here. Let's say 3 comma 12, then what are we getting? Yeah, let's also print these numbers. So this is not divisible. No, 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 no. Yeah, I think this is correct now. I hope this is correct. uh, let's try to make another submission. Okay, we got another wrong answer. I think let's just try to find a test case where this will fail. Okay, so what I can do is I can give L and R as the input. Okay, and then like if the numbers are generated like from L to R, I can check. uh, I think my rating is going down today. Yeah, what 1000 people have actually solved these two problems. This must be an easy one, but I think I'm just complicating it. How much time do I have? So I have 40 minutes left to solve these two problems. I think I will just spend my whole time doing these two problems today. I don't think I can figure it out. Uh, the stream is working. We swap and unite. So we have to swap these numbers and find the minimum number of operations required so that at least one character that appears in S and all the occurrences forms a contiguous segment. In short, we are united. For example, BAABA, swapping the first and the third characters results in ABAB, yeah, which forms a continuous segment. Note that the A's don't form continuous segment, which is fine. So any of the character can form the continuous segment. So what I can do is I can try to, no, I can't. What do we get for Codechef? So this was my original code, and this is giving me a wrong answer. I think I will lose a lot of rating today. Okay, let's try. Today is not a lucky day for me. We have some uh, characters like C1, C2. Actually, we have segment of characters. Let's say the length is L. Then how do we merge them? Like I'm merging them correctly, and then I'm checking it for all the characters that are present in the string. Still, I'm not getting the correct answer. The problem is wrong answer, not the TLE part. Uh, so how can I make this correct? Hmm. Okay, I can't think about this problem. I can't think about this problem either. Why is this giving me wrong answer? I don't know. I mean, obviously, if L and wait a second, wait a second. Let's say, I mean, if our model is not equal to 0, then we are good. Otherwise, if L equals 1, then we simply do this. But yeah, I mean, I can remove this whole case and say, or R L equals 1. Then we simply do this. It works. Now for if my L is 2, like, okay, otherwise if my L is 2, let's try this again. Let's say if my L is 2, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5 till some, let's say 2m, that is even number. Okay, so we have 2m minus 1, 2m minus 3, 2m minus 2. Okay, let's say we have some numbers till 2m minus 3, 2m minus 2, 2m minus 1, and 2m. Okay, now if I do something like this, 2, 3, 4, then so for this number I will get 2m minus 4, then 2m minus 3, then 2m minus 2, then we have 2m minus 1. So these are obviously these are correct, but in the end I will have 2m which is incorrect. So what I can do is I can swap these two easily. So I can swap the last character with the third character, right? So I can swap this with the 3. Yeah. So if L is 2, then I can simply say, okay, if you ever find a 3, then can I just swap it with 3? So what I can do, if I not equals to 3, then then I will print it, otherwise I will print R. Yeah, so I think this works. Now for L equals to 3, like, okay, so this might be one of the possible solutions. Okay, still wrong answer. So at least I'm sure that this is correct. Why? How can I be sure that this is correct? Wait a second. Otherwise, I'm printing. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, this is correct. Else, I have to print in this range. I have to print all the nodes from L to R except when I am at 3, I have to print the Rth value. Yeah, this is when I know that L and R are not equal. Like, okay, what if we have 3? Let's say we have 3, 4, 5, something, some numbers, then we have 3m minus 2, 3m minus 1, and 3m. Okay, so if I place 3, 4 till, let's say we have 3m minus 3, then we have 3m minus 2, then we have 3m minus 1, and then we get a 3m again. So the problem is, like, I can just swap it as 4. I mean, why not? So let's just say 4 here, okay, and then if I not equals to 4, I mean, why should I even consider 4? I can just swap it with L plus 1. Yeah, oh, this is really bad. Like, I can just say L plus 1 and R. If I not equals to L plus 1, then I will print this. Otherwise, I will print R comma and equals to space, and in the end I will simply say like this. This is like really shameful now. I can even remove this now. I think this is the solution to this problem. Yeah. Okay, we are still getting a wrong answer. Why? Let's say we start from an X. Okay, let's say we start from an L. Okay. Obviously, if L and R are divisible, then only we have something like that. So I go to L plus 1 and then we have some numbers. So you have Lm minus L plus 1, Lm minus L uh, till Lm minus till Lm minus till Lm. Okay, like that. So we have that. Now if I place L here, then I will get some number like Lm minus L, and in the end I will have Lm minus 1, and here I will have Lm. Problem is I can simply swap L with L plus 1, and when these two will be divisible, like L plus 2 will divide Lm. Can this happen? These are for sure, these are not divisible, but can L plus 2 Lm mod L plus 2 equals to 0? This can only happen when Lm is of type L plus 2. That means L of m minus 1 equals to 2. L into m minus 1 equals to 2. That means m either when L equals to 1 and m equals to 3. So what if we have something like 1, 2, 3? Then if I write 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 3, so I already handled this case, so it works. But what if we have L equals to 2 and M equals to also 2? So 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So if I do this, then 4. If I swap 2, 3 and 4, if I swap these two, then we will get a wrong answer. Yeah. Oh, so I have a case like if L equals 2 and R equals 4, then I can simply print what? Do we have 2, 3 and 4? When do we have a minus 1? Like I did not consider it, right? We can also have a minus 1. When will we never be able to encounter case? Uh, Wait, can I simply print the reverse order? Oh, wait a second, wait a second. I think, like, okay, let's say we have 2, let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say we have 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so what I can do is like these are multiples, right? So I can place here 4, okay, then here I will place 7, and here I will place 10, okay, then for 4 I will place 5, like this is of the form 3m, okay, this is of the form 3m minus 3m plus 1, and this is of the form 3m plus 2, right? So I can circularize it, so I can just uh, turn them in circles, obviously, to do that, like if L mod m not equals to 0. So if we have like 2, 3, 4, then I can say 3, but I can then do it for this one, right? 3, 2, and then 4 has 4 only. So for 2, 3, 4, is there a possible solution? Like 2, 3, and 4. I will have to place a 2, 3 there. I can place a 4 here. Yeah, but then 2, 2, yeah, for 2, 3, 4, we don't have a possible solution. Yes, yes, I think I get it now. Okay, so if R mod L not equals to 0, then we print a minus 1, I think. Let's say for 1, 2, 3, yeah, no, 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 this is not always correct. Okay, let's say L plus 1, no, no, no. Let's say here ML, ml plus 1, l plus 2, and goes on. And if we place till ml plus l minus 1, so here we will get ml plus 1, ml plus 2, ml plus 3. So these are always not divisible, and then we will have ms. Yeah. So if I can print something like this, then we are good to go. Otherwise, I will print minus 1. Maybe this is the correct solution. I have not tried it. Okay, so we are getting a wrong answer. Still, we are getting a wrong answer. I'm not good at proving this stuff. Okay, we are also getting some errors, and I think I will become. My rating will really go down today. Yeah, 1810. I can't solve such easy problems. Okay, so I think I will just stop now. I don't think I can think about these two problems. So the only thing that I can say is don't be like me. I can't even solve such easy problems. I hope you solve these two problems, and you don't even need to watch videos like this. Okay, so I think I will just stop the live stream now. Thank you.